Please state your name, what you do, and where you're from.
My name is Michael Kent Perry. I'm a CRNA, Certified Registered Nurse Anesthetist from Omaha, Nebraska, and I have a private pain practice and have since 1993.
And what are the three main types of pain that you see in your practice?
Primarily back pain. Secondly, I would say acute herpes zoster, post-herpetic neuralgia. Headache population is probably the third biggest population, and any of the peripheral neuropathies of any kind, upper or lower extremities, and finally abdominal pelvic pain.
Okay. And what are the main challenges in dealing with pain management for those conditions?
Every patient, I should say every individual is unique, and even treatments are unique in the sense that it isn't like one size fits all when you do injections for interventional. You have to, like it's been brought out in many of the lectures already this morning, is that you have to get to know your patients. You do a workup, a history on these folks. You get to know them. You kind of see where their needs are at, what their motivations are, how long they've lived with it, what they've been through, and then you address them individually as to how you're going to treat them.
Oh, very interesting. What course have you just come from?
I just listened to the lecture here by Dr. Sachs on the extended release on one of the medications of the gabapentin. It was excellent. I loved the format. He was very free. It wasn't scripted. He knows his stuff. It was excellent. And I want to thank the pharmaceutical company for the excellent lunch that we had today. And it was well attended, and I observed and looked around, and everybody listened to what he had to say. Plus, he was also very entertaining.
Is this your first Pain Week?
This is my very first Pain Week.
Why did you choose Pain Week over other conferences?
I have been a member of another academy for many, many years. And it was just time to look at other avenues, so to speak, to see what else is out there as far as pain and the direction they're going and what they had to offer. And this one excited me very much. It reminds me of the old days of American Academy of Pain Management when things were put on like this. And it's the same vibrance. You see the electricity. There's supposed to be potentially about 1,600 people here this week. And that in itself is exciting because it indicates there's a lot of people that want to reach out, learn more about pain, how to treat patients. And finally, to leave this, is that I like with the identifications on the badge, it's just your name and where you come from. That way, regardless of the discipline, nobody's looking to see if you're a physician, an MD, DO, or PT, or whatever. So that way, there's no, how should I say it, threat to each other as to professions, that you can share knowledge and people will just interact.
Are there any courses you wish were taught here at Pain Week that maybe we have left out?
When you look from, as I call it, A to Z, and you look at Dr. Waldman, Dr. Steve Waldman from Kansas City, if you look through, he's internationally renowned. He's written over 14 textbooks. And if you look at, there's common syndromes, uncommon syndromes. There's all kinds of interventional stuff. And I think for this organization is that if you look at some of his text on common and uncommon, which are probably about 300, that there's a variety of things that could be addressed that people just need to be made aware of, or if you could touch upon some of them, that the things could be taught so that these things can be brought into their practice that they're not even aware of.
Are you familiar with the American Society of Pain Educators?
Yes, I am.
Okay. And do you know about their CPE credential?
It's been probably 2 or 3 years, but I don't recall completely, no.
I'm just curious, thank you. May we see you here next year? I hope.
Most definitely. I'm going to register before I leave.
That's what we like to hear. Thank you very much.
You're so welcome.